Like always, it's a busy morning at Hawes Animal Shelter. Dr. Kate is attending to a feline patient. Ilka is getting a new volunteer, Cassie, up to speed before they tackle a string of sterilizations. And Jackson, one of the resident cats, is keeping an eye on how much Friendly Face over here, whose name I don't know, is eating. And in true welfare spirit, there's never a day where one does not have to make a plan.
Sorry, it's just my back when I'm leaning over for long periods of time.
This is what's happening in welfare.
Okay.
You don't have the pump tables. This is our pumping. You see, pumping.
But as soon as I arrive, I'm off again. This time with Stan. He's following up on a tip-off of mistreatment nearby.
We do receive quite a lot of calls about people who doesn't look after their animals. So we have to go and do an inspection and see what's really happening there. Sometimes there are valid complaints. So everything that we do are guided by the Animal Protection Act. I think it's around here.
So I'm just going to follow you, okay?
Yeah.
So we get out behind you.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I just want to make sure it's the right place.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
With no fence, this guy keeps his dogs tied up behind his house. Amidst the barking dogs, the owner appears quickly. Stan wants to know what he feeds his dogs. The dogs look well fed with no apparent signs of mistreatment. But picking up on the owner's emotional state, the dogs also get tensed up. After some deliberation, Stan and the owner come to some sort of agreement. But he does feel that the tip-off was unfair.
You have agreed with me everything.
So Maramoto,
Are we?
they mustn't tell you lies. They said there is food there. You saw them.
I saw the food. The only concern that I have is the way that you are tying your dogs. I've explained that to you.
Apparently, there's some neighborly politics involved. The owner already made an appointment with Hawes to sterilize his dogs in 2 days' time. Stan, however, says while he's here, let him take the dogs, so that he knows sterilization will happen.
I've given him education from the way he's tying his dog. It's illegal. So he's compromised. He said he's going to do the right thing with these dogs because he loves them. As you can see, he has already agreed to give me the dogs to take them in for sterilization, vaccination, everything.
With the dogs loaded, we're on our way back to Hawes.
In these communities, they do tie these dogs because they're afraid they might poison them. That's why he did put them on the chain. But the way he has done it on the chain is illegal. That chain is too short. So he said he's going to go and buy fence to put the fence in front of his property, and then he's not going to tie the dogs anymore. So I said he needs to meet those standards before he comes to fetch the dogs.
Morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good and you?
Good.
Fingers crossed the owner can sort out his yard sooner rather than later. Back in the clinic, things aren't going too well with Rex.
It's up and down. We actually just put him back on a drip yesterday. His appetite wasn't as good as it had been, but I see he has finished his bowl of food, so he is still eating and drinking.
Whatever it is, this is an extremely severe case.
We are doing everything that we can to boost his system, to give him the time and support.
There is still a chance that it might not be spirocerca and something else like cancer.
If it's cancerous, then there's not much I'm going to be able to do about it here. So we're still waiting to see.
So you are now new here?
Yes. Yeah, I'm just volunteering to help out, try and make a difference.
Cassie here is new to the Hawes volunteer family. And at a welfare organization like this, an extra set of hands is always welcome. The clinic sees quite a lot of different things coming in, but I don't know if they've ever had goat walk-ins.
Come on.
It turns out it's Stan's goats that escaped.
Come, mommy.
Remember the scared pup from last week? The one who was surrendered for digging in the garden, chewing things, and most probably then faced human aggression.
His tail's going, so that's a good thing.
Well, Cassie has been spending time with him with great results.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll try again tomorrow. See? Cry. You're safe.
She's trying to take him for a walk so that he can get rid of all that puppy energy.
This is the 4th day that I come a little bit. Now I can spend a little bit more time because before he was very afraid. Yeah, so I spent a little less time previously, but it took a couple of days and he came closer and closer and closer. Just learning to trust again. That's what he's doing, yeah.
Yeah, but he's a beautiful dog.
He is. And you can see there's life in his eyes. He wants to play, he wants to have fun. He's just not sure if he's going to get into trouble for it, yeah. But we'll show him with time that it's safe and he can.
Yeah.
And he is wanted. And he is loved. Yeah, he make a beautiful friend, you know. Yeah.
High energy dogs like this need a lot of love, attention, and exercise. And in return, they'll give you their 100% devotion.
That's actually what I studied, is in the mental health side of things, but where I can apply it, it's kinesiology, where I can apply it to animals as well. So that's where I would like to get to spend time with these kind of dogs and use the tools that I have to help with their mental health. Yeah, yeah, and it makes them a lot more adaptable if we can get to that stage, but it takes time. Yeah.
Well, whatever Cassie is doing seems to be working.
Oh, I even got a kiss. Thank you.
And that's not all.
Thank you, Pippi.
Somebody else who watched the previous video also want to offer their help with behavioral issues with dogs like this. That is the power of community. Thank you for watching. Please remember, your views, likes and shares can contribute to the welfare of these animals. See you next time.